Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the afternoon. Hope you all are doing very, very well today. We're doing good here in studio.
Always.
But even more so today, we've got Jena Dennis in studio with us, as well as Heather Mullis.
Yes.
And they're going to talk about, we're going to talk about some Hastings updates, obviously. Some cool stuff happening out there. But also some stuff you need to know about a topic we don't talk about a lot.
Yeah.
But it's super important. Lots of people have them.
We need to know about this, guys. Yeah.
Your septic system.
Yeah, see.
And the changes, before you say, I don't want to know about my septic system, and you turn the whole thing off.
No, you need to know this.
This is a big change.
Yeah.
And it affects a lot of people. And if you have a septic system, you need to know these changes. I didn't know about these changes
Me
at all.
neither, right?
And these are major changes.
Yes, sir.
Major changes. So we are happy to make sure you are informed on this, along with Heather Mullis. She's going to help us there. Because we are not septic experts.
No.
Obviously.
This is also going to change up the real estate game, too, which is why Jenna is bringing this to the table today.
Yeah,
so it's
man.
important. This is an important conversation.
Yeah, very much so. That's going to be a good talk. We're going to have that in a couple of minutes. And we will start out by telling you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. They're a family-owned beacon of trust here in St. Augustine. Founded on honesty, integrity, and community service, and those Bozard family traditions continue to thrive to this very day. State-of-the-art service facility, 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and anytime you're spending any time out there.
Yeah, anytime.
Anytime.
Time that's any.
That's right. You got to stop by Ford's Garage, get a great burger out there, or some chili. It's a good time of year for chili.
Best chili
Great
right
chili.
there, yes.
Great chili. Yeah, they offer the best in pricing, selection, and service. Just stop I-95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, our inspiring friends at the Bailey Group. Getting enrolled in a health insurance or Medicare plan does not have to be complicated. In fact, it should and can be quite the opposite. At the Bailey Group, you're going to work with a local insurance advisor that's going to help you find just the right coverage for your specific needs and your budget. Their goal is always to make the process simple. No added costs, no extra fees. The Bailey Group is going to handle individual health and Medicare, corporate benefits, and financial needs for you. Let them do that. Give yourself some peace of mind. 904-461-1800. Any Lace Med Spa, if you're looking for the perfect relaxing and rejuvenating experience or the perfect relaxing, rejuvenating gift for somebody, it's Elace all the way. They do the best in hydrofacials, Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, those CO2 lasers working miracles these days. Their expert staff going to work with you and develop a personalized treatment plan tailored to your unique needs and goals. And what else, Davey?
All right, so if you go in there and buy a gift card, you're going to get a $25 bonus. They're going to hand you a makeup bag with that gift card, and inside one of these makeup bags is going to be a golden ticket giving you $7,000 of prizes from Elace Med Spa. This is awesome. It's like a year at a med spa for free. Go to elace.com for more.
I always feel like Bob Barker when I get to throw it to you in the middle of a read.
It is fun.
And what's next, Rod?
All right, Rod Roddy.
Remember that guy?
He was awesome.
Oh, R.I.P. He was the voice, man.
Yes, he was. A la voz.
The voice for Hastings joins us here, Jena Dennis. Jena, how are you this morning?
Fantastic. Thanks for having us.
So
Absolutely. And Heather Mullis. Heather, how are you? Good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, Heather, can you explain some of these changes that are happening to Florida's septic system? This is in the form of regulations, correct?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
So what the state of Florida and DEP has decided to do is they are regulating septic systems to try and reduce the nitrogen content, basically the waste and the pollution coming out of septic systems. So they have a new type of septic system called a performance-based septic system or an ATU. So what that does is it reduces the amount of pollution essentially coming out of the tanks that are in the ground.
So that makes sense, but I'm worried about some of the older tanks that are out there, right? Like the removal of that, and these new tanks are going to be something that's going to set families back a little bit, right?
It is. They're a lot more intricate than the original septic systems, the traditional septic systems, I should say. Before, we had basically a tank with a pipe gravity fed into a drain field, easy peasy. These systems are a lot more intricate. They're like a mini septic treatment system on your property. So it takes your black water and turns it into reuse water or irrigation water. So there's a lot of moving parts in this system.
But it still sounds beneficial to the environment a little bit, right?
Absolutely beneficial to the environment. We are kind of behind in the times. Some of the other states have been enforcing this for a lot longer than we have here in Florida, thinking about all the waterways and we hear about algae blooms and different pollutions. You'd think that we would be a little bit further ahead of the game than we are.
Yeah.
Now, with new technology comes a cost, right?
That's right.
These are not cheap, as I understand.
No, they're not. I would say that from a cost standpoint, a traditional system is going to set you back about 12 to 15 plus or minus thousand. These are, you're looking at more to the $20,000 to $25,000 range. If some of them have to be engineered by an engineer, that's going to add cost to the system. So, and then there's a maintenance cost that comes along with it that surprises a lot of people that I think is going to really affect the real estate industry.
What does that look like?
Is this going to be a mandatory thing?
It is going to be a mandatory thing.
Everybody's got to switch over to these if you're on septic.
There is a map that the state produced. We can all go and refer to this map. It's called the B map, B as in boy. Type in your address and see if you're part of the 80 to 90% of St. Johns County. Pretty much other than the coastal areas, all of St. Johns County is going to be affected.
Wow.
So what does that mean? Like, what if I have an older system and I need to get it serviced? Will they just not service it?
If you have an older system, we can service them. But if we need to repair them in any way, so if your older system fails in some way, your tanks, gets a crack, or your drain field is, it's lived its life and it's time to replace it.
Right.
As soon as we get into the permitting process, and we take the permit down to the health department, they're going to say it's time to upgrade the system.
And it's just your SO. There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do.
Their goal is to have all systems upgraded to the new system by 2030.
Okay. But no assistance for anybody out there?
So that's a great question. We've been talking about that. In some counties, there are grant programs. There was a statewide one as well. And what I found online was showing that the funding had run out on that. So I've got an email inquiry in to find out what the situation is. Is that going to get, changed? Are they going to add more funding to it? But right now, it's something that a lot of the septic companies are struggling with. Their company particularly offers financing so that people that get into a situation where, it's got to be done, but they don't have the funds to do it, you can finance it. But it's, education is key, making sure people are aware, whether before they list their home so they can account that into the price or into the budget, or if they're buying, they need to know that up front what to expect, because there's nothing worse than getting hit with a $30,000 bill unexpectedly and scrambling to figure it out.
Right. Is this something that when people purchase, when they purchase a home, are they going to be pretty much obligated to update that if it hasn't been updated yet? Or how will that work?
It depends. Every situation's different. And, partnering with a broker or a company that does septic inspections that really is educated and understands the dynamics can help you navigate that. So there's no easy answer to that. It really just depends on the situation. Just like she was saying, some people are buying tiny little lots and the setback requirements will trigger the need for these new systems, not necessarily based on age. So there's a lot of nuances. It's complex. And as we were talking earlier today, the rules are ever changing as well. It's important to really stay up on it if you have a septic or if you're considering buying a property with a septic.
What about communities that are being translated? I know like mine, you have an option of whether you're going to go to the city side with sewage or what. Are you seeing more of that? Would that be an answer for some of the, the different like Flagler Estates or something? I'm just thinking about these communities that cannot afford a $30,000, new septic system.
It's tough. So the first part to know is that when you get into the permitting process for a septic system, the very first part of the process is we're going to see if there's sewer available.
Okay.
If there is sewer available, you will be forced to tie into sewer.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. And
So they want you to do that.
They want you to do that.
It makes it easier on households?
It makes it easier on households. You have that monthly cost for the utility, but to me, and Jena could probably speak more on this, I think it would help your property value go up. So while I may be in the septic industry, we also do septic to sewer tie-ins every day.
Okay.
So we're going to help you get that out of your house one way or another. And we can actually help you bring fresh potable water in. That's kind of our MO, is we're going to get rid of the wastewater and bring fresh water
That's
in.
awesome. Okay.
So that's kind of our business model there. But if you have the ability to tie into sewer, then you would need some sort of nuance to not go to sewer.
Okay.
Like you might, I've had situations where we have been able to keep the client on septic because it was better for that particular client. But if sewer is available, they're going to push you to go that
Did
direction.
not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be where a lot of people felt septic was better because you're not paying the monthly sewer fee. And, for years I heard people say, oh, we love being on septic because we're not paying that fee. Well, it's not that way anymore. The cost of new septics, and now that they're going to require annual service contracts on these septic systems that are forced required, you actually have to have it legally inspected every year, and it attaches to your deed. That is going to change everything. To where a lot of people that are like old school love their septic systems. If sewer is available, you're going to see a lot more of those people switching over. It's more cost effective for sure now.
So what's going to happen with that big old bump in your backyard? Is that just going to flatten that out? Because
they can.
my
Give me a
goodness.
call. I'll help you make it go away.
There you
Wow.
go. Okay. All right.
I always wondered that.
Yeah, and just a reminder, Flamingo Septic Systems. You guys can help with all of these. You guys do the
I love the
septic work
name.
every
That's
single
awesome.
day.
Isn't that so fun?
It is fun.
Yeah. So, and it was kind of fun that my husband
You need
came
to
up
have
with
a fun
it.
name when you have septic, right?
You have to. I mean, you don't want to go around and not have a fun name when you're
Right,
dealing in
that's
this
right.
business every day.
Exactly.
So it's more fun to see a big pink pump out truck pull out.
I'm here for
Right.
it.
You
Yeah.
know.
There you go.
I'd love
And
to turn the
normally,
town pink.
Every time I see them, they're always wearing like bright pink.
That
Today
is
she
so
like
fun.
toned down, but normally it's like bright pink everything. I love it.
It's awesome.
It's fun. Fancy Fridays and pink Thursdays in our office.
That's
So.
cool.
So are there any other assistance or incentive programs available, or was that pretty much it? What Jena had mentioned, and
What Jena mentioned is it.
That's it.
So, so it's one of those things that you definitely want to make sure that we're educating people about, because when you have, like we were talking about this off air, no one requires you to maintain your AC system.
Right.
This is something where if you have to keep an operating permit open. So right now it's $137.50 that goes straight to the health department every year. And the health department says, yes, Miss Smith, you are allowed to operate this septic system. And then that permit is attached to a service agreement from a contractor like myself that says, yes, I went out there and made sure that it's reducing the nitrogen as it was designed to do. So we go out there and test it and make sure that it's working the way it was designed to work.
Yeah.
So they're definitely more regulated. So this is definitely something I think people need to know about, because if I bought a home and didn't know,
Right.
I would be so surprised that, I was supposed to, what do you mean I'm supposed to turn something into the health department every year
Right,
for my
right.
septic system? This is a kind of new step in the game.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
what I know that we keep talking about the price tag, but are there financing options available for families that can afford?
Right now, we're offering financing options for families that can't afford it. There is some programs up in Duval County, but I have not found any programs in St. Johns County. I had one septic system that the Department of Agriculture helped somebody with down here in St. Johns County. They have a well program where they're helping them get fresh water, but I don't think the system has grown enough to be able to help them get the wastewater out.
Well, after this interview, game changer. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Changes.
Can people call you guys at Flamingo just if they have any questions about these?
Absolutely. Give us a call. It's 904-222-PINK.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, super
Love
easy.
it.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
So, give me a call. Would love to help everybody out and answer any questions that
That's
we have.
awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Hey Jena, I'm seeing, to flip the script out to Hastings, seeing a lot of pictures of the Hastings parade.
Yeah.
This looked very exciting.
It was amazing. We had a great time.
Yeah.
Wonderful turnout. Everybody showed up with bells on, and it was a good time had by
I saw
all.
some extraordinary. I saw Charlie Brown out
Yeah.
there.
What?
Yeah, there were some really cool floats. It was fun.
Oh,
and a
nice.
good community rally.
It was
It's great. Yeah, everybody that I saw posting stuff on it said they had a great time out there. It was a great event.
Yes.
Was that
for
first
sure.
annual, second annual?
That was, well, they've been doing the parade for years.
Okay.
It's the second year I've been involved, and as Hastings Main Street has been involved. And I think that I've heard a lot of people say that the parade is 10 times the size it was for years. So that's very heartwarming, seeing everyone get back involved and, more and more
Sounds
people
like a
doing
really
floats.
happy and positive experience, your parade.
It was.
Yeah.
It really
good.
was.
Might need to recruit some locals to go out to Hastings next year and
Yes.
really enjoy that.
We had a
On
great
January
time.
4th, it looks like Hastings is going to celebrate the unveiling of a historic marker
Yes.
and a
yes.
mural dedication.
Yes, absolutely. So I think you guys have met Greg Leonard. He is the amazing author of the Hastings book. But his family, the Leonard family, has a historic farm that was out there for years that's very well known. And he worked diligently for the past year and a half to get a historical marker placed on the site. So we're excited to help him with the unveiling, but he's also helping us work on getting historical markers for a few other sites in Hastings. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, it'll be great. So we're going to do the unveiling of that marker right there on Main Street next to the coffee shop in front of the mural. And it'll give people an opportunity that haven't seen it to see the new mural and to do a dedication.
What do you think a mural
That's
like
great.
that does for a community? You think it brings together and local businesses? Is that just like another surge of energy for Hastings?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very heartwarming. Everyone that drives by. I mean, it's the right mix of history and, new things going on and vibrant in the community. The colors are vibrant and happy and cheerful. And it's been nothing but pure joy to see everyone that walks by and sees it.
I love that.
That's awesome. That's exciting. What other exciting projects, initiatives, developments you think we got coming for 2025? What are you looking forward to for next
So
year?
lots of stuff. We're working diligently on our paver project. We actually have a meeting today with the commissioners going over that. So that's exciting. We also are working towards our big spring festival, which is the Cabbage, Potato, and Bacon
Yes.
Festival.
I
Remember,
This was
this is a
fun.
big one.
Yes, it'll
The
be a
Potato
foodie
Queen.
event. Yes, we have the Potato Queen and the Potato Blossom. So it'll be a good time. We're working on all the details as we speak. We have a new guest chef we're going to be releasing details of soon.
Oh, I'm
So,
excited for that.
Awesome.
Cool.
Fun stuff. It's always something fun going on down there in Hastings. Very cool. Well, thank you all so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Please, Heather, tell everybody where they can find you guys again at Flamingo Septic.
Yes, they can find us at Flamingo Septic. Our website is callflamingo.com, and our phone number is 904-222-PINK, like the pink flamingo bird. So we'd love
So
to be able
good.
to help people out any way we can with
Perfect.
septics.
Thank you.
And then, Jenna, where can people keep up with Hastings Main Street and all the cool developments happening
absolutely. HastingsFL.org.
there? Very
Check us out.
cool. Thank you all so much for coming by.
So great.
you.
Thank
Merry
Thank you for
Christmas,
having
happy
us.
holidays.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll see you soon after the new year, but
Absolutely.
hope it's great next few weeks for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, I had no idea about the septic tank stuff.
I know. I got
I
a little
know.
nervous during that. I was
Yeah,
like,
now
is
I'm
it-
kind of
is this
freaking
me?
out.
Yeah.
I'm kind of freaking out. Good thing we know a septic lady.
God bless. Yes. And an easy phone number. They got a good marketing team. Yes.
Yeah, man. I got to dig into my neighborhood and
Yeah.
what I've got available. And
It's probably a good idea. Let's start researching that.
yeah, man.
You don't want a
Everybody
crappy
should
situation.
be.
I gotta say it.
Everybody should
Yeah.
be. It's going to be mandatory. You're going to attach it to the deed on your house.
You know how many times you loved mandatory in your life?
I love mandatory things. All right. Oh, that's almost mandatory to get on an Old Town trolley.
I mean, it is
Which
a
I do
local
love.
favorite. Yes.
Yeah. No, it's really awesome. And you can reserve your entire bench by going to holidaytrolleys.com. Very easy to do. And you will enjoy cruising the streets of St. Augustine without having to drive and looking at the Nights of Lights. It's great for families, too. The kids absolutely love this one. This is the one where they put on the special glasses.
Yep.
And it helps you see the lights in totally different ways, man. It just adds another dimension, a literal other dimension.
Those glasses have coupons on the side, too.
That's right, they do. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
bin 39.
Bin
buy
39 's
get
one of them. Yeah,
Jeez.
what?
I know.
Come on. That's worth it to get the glasses right there. Check them out. Old Town Trolleys. Go to holidaytrolleys.com.
And Floridians, let's talk about something we take very seriously, which is air conditioning and heating. We're not a fan of being left in a hot mess of humidity. So when was the last time you had somebody come over and inspect your home unit with some love, Well, for a fabulous 45 years, Steve Chapman's All-American Air have been the AC hero of St. Augustine and beyond. We're talking St. John's, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam counties. They're not just the experts. They're the cool cats of warranty and non-warranty service work. They also have preventative maintenance agreements, new construction installations, and rocking high-efficiency systems. That is not mandatory. So give them a call today, 904-461-0070.
And the folks you mentioned, our friends at Bin 39. Great place right down there at 4 St. George Street on the Orange Street side of St. George Street. Wonderful time to just go down there and sit, enjoy some live music in their courtyard, have a few glasses of wine, and then if you like what you're drinking, which everybody does, you can take a bottle home with you, or two, or three. They got over 95 different wines on hand for you to choose from and bring home. They make great gifts, obviously, for the wine fan in your life. And if you don't know what to get the wine fan in your life, Bin 39 can help you make that selection.
Yep.
Very easy process with them. And a great item to bring to the parties as well. Lots of parties going on.
20% off all bottles of wine from now through the holidays. Very
Pretty
special.
awesome. Really
Even
awesome.
champagne is included. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
You can call them at 827-5740. They are at 4 St. George Street. They are Bin 39 Wine Bar right there in the St. George Inn. Beautiful little place. All right, it's horoscope time. Aries, Taurus, Gemini on deck for Monday. Start with Aries. Today will probably be a mess, like trying to shovel spaghetti with a fork. I mean, that's how you eat spaghetti.
Yeah. Right? Well, some people have it with a spoon and a fork. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's pro-level spaghetti, I guess, but you don't need all that.
That's a lot.
You'll face challenges in every corner. From the moment your alarm clock betrays you by screeching, "Get up!" Chances are you'll trip over your own shoelaces while trying to leave the house. At work or school, someone will eat the snack you were saving for later.
That's rude.
It was probably Dawn from accounting.
Probably Dawn.
Damn, Dawn.
Yeah.
And this is the first time they've ever doxed anybody. Wow.
Dawn.
Dawn. As the day drags on, it might even start raining. Make sure making your hairstyle look like a sad mop. By the end of the day, your only companion will be a plate of microwaved leftovers.
Ooh.
But hey, there's always tomorrow, which is most likely going to be the same.
Yeah. Watch those shoelaces. Try Velcro.
Taurus, good idea. Taurus. Congratulations, Taurus. You will endure another day that feels like trudging through thick mud with no end in sight. Your stubborn nature means you'll insist on getting your way, even when the universe clearly disagrees. Watch out for that small hill of laundry that threatens to avalanche down onto you. And don't even get me started on dinner. Burnt toast and overly salted soup might be on the menu.
Gross.
Sounds fine by me.
Oh,
that all sounds
very
good.
British.
Your dreams of relaxing in a warm bath will be thwarted by a non-existent hot water supply. That sucks. Instead, you'll reflect on life's disappointments while drying off with a towel that smells of mildew.
Ew. Yuck. Febreze it.
Gemini. Gemini, the twins who can't even agree on whether it's too hot or too cold outside. It's too
Right,
cold.
it's Florida.
You're going to overthink, as usual, and it'll turn everyday decisions into full-blown inner battles. Simple activities, like deciding what sandwich to order, will somehow consume 3/4 of your day.
Horrible.
And when you think you've got a plan, you'll remember that you've been talking to yourself in public the whole time. Nobody's going to take you seriously.
Yeah.
When you finally get home and find a quiet moment, you'll realize you spent all your energy over-analyzing everything except what actually matters. You should have just bought the turkey sandwich.
You should have just had the turkey. Yeah.
Should have just gone for it. Make a call.
Jeez.
All right.
Well, we've got some great things happening over at Spinster Abbott's Tap Room.
Okay.
They've got a big fundraiser for Inc. Tools for Schools program, which provides classroom supplies all over St. Johns County School District. They're having a festive wine tasting fundraiser, obviously to benefit Inc. And the public school classrooms across St. Johns County. So this is happening Spinster Abbott's Tap Room. That's over on San Marco. We know that is from 5 to 7 on Tuesday, December 17th. So tomorrow night. Free entry with a donation of school supplies or monetary support will help them refill their classrooms. Yeah, so this is going to be a great little fundraiser, little pop-up, little something. And they've got some more surprises that they're going to announce. So check that out on Spinster Abbott's Facebook page or Inc. Investing in Kids.
All right, very good.
All right, St. Augustine's original Nutcracker is back in service for everybody. It's the 16th annual Nutcracker. This is happening December 20th through the 22nd. You can get tickets at StAugustineBallet.org. We've got our buddy Christy Opposol and James McCune going to be in there this year. And they are not sugar plum fairies. They wanted to let everyone know, not this year. They've got a different, I guess they have a different role or something, but that's going to be fun. I could see James as a sugar plum fairy, to be honest with you. That'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
But yeah, so check that out. Go to StAugustineBallet.org and get your tickets now.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Timeless. Yeah.
It's the tradition, right?
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of tradition, we're going to be honoring a legendary basketball coach coming up on January 4th. They are over at Nice High School. Sherry Anthony is going to be, they're going to dedicate the gym floor in her name.
Awesome.
It's going to be a ribbon cutting and an honor ceremony. So that's, again, Saturday, January 4th. You are invited, sir. She did specifically text and say for me to tell you. So
thank you. I'd love to go.
5 to 5:30 p.m. over at Nice Gymnasium. That is going to be an epic time. She's got some exciting new updates on what she's going to be doing. I mean, I'm proud of my buddy. She's a great leader in our town and the whole world, to be honest with you. So
great coach, great person.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, man, very cool.
Good
very
stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of great people and good stuff, Magnolia Family Dentistry. They're redefining what it means to visit the dentist in St. Augustine and St. Johns County. Led by the amazing Dr. Paolo Rodriguez, Magnolia Family Dentistry, not just about clean teeth. They're about a clean and extraordinary experience from start to finish. You'll notice that from the moment you step through their doors and you're welcomed into a state-of-the-art practice that prioritizes your comfort and your well-being. There we go. Experience the difference with Magnolia Family Dentistry, where a healthy smile meets exceptional care. Schedule your appointment today. It's super simple, 904-824-0990, and see why so many in our community trust Dr. Rodriguez and her team with their dental care. And hey, this is the last week and last weekend for the North Florida Winter Experience. If you haven't experienced this already, I'm telling you, you got to do this sooner than later.
What a moment.
It's the best way to experience the magic of Christmas at Ancient City Farmstead here in St. Augustine. Up until December 22nd, this weekend. Join them every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for a festive celebration like no other. They've got the region's largest decorated Christmas tree, 45 feet tall. Woo! Santa's Workshop is out there, so the little ones can get their last-minute wishes in with Santa, and you can enjoy some delicious seasonal treats from food trucks while you warm up with a cup of hot chocolate.
Yes.
They've got that ice skating rink out there, too. You got to experience that. If you haven't, bring somebody who doesn't know how to ice skate. It's hilarious. And it is perfect for capturing that winter magic right here in the Sunshine State. Again, this Friday, it's going to be from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's your last Friday. You'll be able to do this year. Same with Saturday and Sunday. 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Make sure you get out there. For more tickets and information, go to ancientcitychristmas.com. And you're going to absolutely love it. There's nothing like it around here.
I got to give a shout out to this team, too, because they donated over 1,000 Christmas trees to St. Johns County families through Epic Cure. They met in our lobby, and they hit it off. And Dan was like, I've got some extra Christmas trees. Can I help your organization? That's just amazing. And some families out there is celebrating the magic of Christmas. So
yeah,
good
awesome.
Shout. We'll talk to Dan on Wednesday. That's going to be they've got surprises, too, for their grand finale. It's going to be
awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And Panache, there's a salon alert. All right, get $5 in Panache bucks for every $50 you spend on gift cards and gift sets. 20% off of customized gift sets. This is the holidays, so there's always savings on spa packages and some series. Go on their website and see all the things that they're offering. So go to getpanache.com/holiday and get with it, boo.
All right.
All right. We have some cute dog memes today.
All right.
All right, look at this. 2 photos taken an hour apart, before and after adoption.
Oh, that's sweet.
How amazing. Next up, my nan has dementia, and every single day she meets my dog for the first time and falls in love with him over and over again. That's super sweet. Next up, just want to apologize to any neighbors that are missing a rack of ribs. Our dog escaped and came back an hour later with this.
Okay.
It's a smart dog.
There you go.
Get dinner,
Yeah.
buddy. Yeah.
Found him somewhere.
Next up, I hope this is when I reach heaven and this is how I wake up. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
All your old doggos.
Staring at ya.
Yeah.
Next up, Dad doesn't want a dog. Then the family gets a dog anyway, and then Dad with the dog.
Yeah.
Definitely partners in crime. Next up, adding medieval weapons to dogs playing on the beach needs to become a thing. Yes, just Photoshop them in. That's fun.
I mean, go to St. Augustine Beach. You'll find these without the Photoshops.
Right, slam. Next up, a story of betrayal. Oh, I got you a Domino's pizza.
Oh.
Next up, I got pulled over and told my dog to act normal.
Yeah, nobody can ever follow that instruction
Right?
when you get pulled over.
Next up, my dog after eating my philosophy book.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm contemplating life. And finally, don't give Walter any more treats. He's had more than enough today. And here's Walter's face. What?
Don't be telling him that.
Yeah.
I'll take all the treats.
Come on, Walt. He's got a great face. He can have anything he wants.
Great face. Bristled old man.
God bless him.
All right. Good show today.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.